Hi, everybody, and welcome to Hello Maria. It's me, Maria, your host, and I'm so happy you're here listening to our newest episode. Hello Maria is a podcast created to talk about everything that life throws at you. Because remember, every friendship starts with a hello. Hi, guys, we're back at it again. This is our eighth episode. I'm so excited that we've got this far with this amazing project of mine. And I've been consistent. Yeah, I've been consistent. Um, so today we're gonna be talking about work-life balance. Oh my God! So in such a financial environment which is so stressful, we don't know, there's so much uncertainty with regards to what was gonna happen tomorrow, if we're gonna still have our jobs tomorrow, if literally our companies are gonna still be up tomorrow. I've been there. I can just say that because for the company I work for, we're going through like a rough patch, and literally it's they've been firing people, so you don't know when you're next. So there's so much uncertainty. I have had so much stress and anxiety regarding this. It's not that I think that n- normal times, um I would have like normal type of stress with regards to work, but it's good type of stress. It's not, it has never gone like haywire, let's say. It's been stress that's manageable, it's stress that it's transitory, which means that it will not last that long. It will be occasional due to end of a month situations, or there's, I don't know, some project I'm taking ownership of. So that could be like really stressful. But in this day and age, I would say that every day I go to work, I am stressed. Even just the idea of going to work is stressful because you know that your day is not going to go smooth because there's going to be this um let's say this need to surpass every day the expectancies of your superiors due to the fact that you don't want to get fired. So I never thought I was gonna be in this position in which like I have to prove and prove and prove every day of my life that I um I want to stay here. So it's been stressful. I'm not gonna lie. The past 6 months, it's been stressful, and I would strongly believe that it has not been great for my mental health and also for um me trying to get better from my surgery, which I would say that not just the fact that, well, yeah, I was pregnant and I hid it for the company for a while. Because really, like, it was not like something I had to disclose right away, but the fact that I had stress from work, and also the fact that I was with child and I was trying to take care of myself. I would say that this and that, and also like the strains of having a long distance relationship was not good for me during this short lived pregnancy. So since I lost my child, I realized that even though it's stressful, it's not worth it, because there's always going to be a place you can have a job. There's always vacancies in every company. um and the fact that I was putting too much, let's say, too much of uh, my mind and my health into this was not worth it. So let's go to how I managed to just realize that this was affecting my health and affecting my mental health most most important. So I realized because I was not eating as much, I was having nightmares about work. It sounds funny, but yeah, I was having nightmares about work and the things that I didn't do, and the things that I had to do, and the things that might happen if I didn't do the things that I had to do on the time I had to do them. So I was always stressed and I was always dreading Mondays. Like I just like I need the weekend to be longer. I need vacation time. And I will not say that, well, my company is truly flexible. I believe that back when I was in a different position, there was more flexibility. Right now, there's not that much, and I feel a little bit strained because I feel that I'm not achieving my main objective of a career at this company, which is something for another day. But the reality is that now that I acknowledge that there was a problem, I have to give it a solution. It's not that I was going to quit, quit my job. Of course not, because I need the money. But I was going to do things that will make me feel that I had that balance. Because, like I said, there was no ending from my job when I came back home. Because when I came back home from work, I was still working. And when I went to sleep, my mind was still thinking about work. And I woke up the next day and did all of it again. So there was no balance. I was having a life with work all day, every day. Um, so, how was I able to find things that would give me back that power of having that balance? So, first of all, I started doing things that I loved. So, let's say I started playing video games. It's not that I've been the most avid um, uh, video game player, but I've become one, which is so relaxing that you have at least control of the things that happen in a game, which gave me that sense of like I'm on control. It's all gonna be okay. I don't feel rush. I don't have this anxiety because I just burned it out like in my video games. You might not understand it, but like the power of video games when it comes to stress, like it's so great. What do you want to like? I don't know, like relieve stress from what your boss told you this morning. You can just get it out and I don't know, like a shooting game or I don't know, like an adventure type of game because that's my zone there. I like adventures games, so like games that have like a storyline. So I love that. So I'm so into that. And also, I've been into games that trigger my mind to thinking other things that are not work related. Just as I've been playing Family Feud. I've been playing what's the name of this game? Ugh, I forgot the name of that game. I've been playing Uno on my Nintendo Switch and well, other like games like that. But I've been most interested like in the adventure game of Disney Dreamlight, which is such a thing because I've never been to Disney. That's a thing. So and when I wanted to go to Disney, pandemic happened. So the fact to have a game that shows you like similar what a Disney castle will look like, and you have to save like Disney characters and become friends with them, and do fishing and do gardening and do like foraging, like all that was just relaxing. So that's my advice number one, video games. I would not say like everybody's gonna be interested in video games, but if you are or you're intrigued on like finding games that you would enjoy in to release stress, I would say like totally just go for it. It's not cheap, of course it's not cheap, but like I make it work. So the reality is that I've found like some type of like relief in video games. And I like it. So the second thing is walking. Oh my god. You don't know how much walking can affect your total mental health besides bursting endorphins and all that good thing. It you're doing exercise, you're seeing new things, you're going out, you're not staying in bed, which is so detrimental. So what I did is actually I like taking buses. I'm not gonna lie. Like I love going places on buses because you're just not in control. You just seeing outside. I started recording this fast-paced videos of the things that I was seeing. I just love how it looked because it was aesthetically pleasing. So I went to the mall and just walk around. So small little things, and if I saw something like I really like, I just bought it. Something for my sister or my mom, I just bought it because I just felt that in some way, shape, or form, it was just making me feel this sense of realization that I was going to be okay and I didn't have to think about work. Um, Besides that, also keeping in touch. Like the third thing is keeping in touch with your friends, with your family. Keeping in touch with your close ones is so important because they have to know what you're going through. It's so, so important for them to know that it's not been easy, that is not copacetic, and that if they can do something to help, it will be great. So in the meantime, now that we're talking about family, I remember that my mom called me every day. And we had this long, like, existential calls in which, like, literally start talking about, like, what my plan was, what I wanted to do, what I wanted to change, what I wanted to do different. And it made it totally different. And also just going out with family, um, whether we were going to the movies or whether we were having dinners together. It just made it totally, hands down, 100% better. So for me, those, would I have like a fourth thing? I don't think so. But for me, will be those three things that I would say that work for me to have that balance, that sense of like I have a power over what's going on and it's not just work. Um and I feel relaxed. Not just that, by the way, like cute like side note. I've been trying to make my room more cozy. So that's other things that I would say like maybe that could be my fourth thing. I would try to make my room a little more cozy. So I've been getting myself candles. I've been getting myself a lot of like oils for aromatherapy. I've been getting myself plants because even though you don't know, plants are so good with like boosting the oxygens that you breathe, and that can make 100% like a different change. So I have two plants in my room. I have like Bath and Body Works candles. My um my diffuser for my scents and oils, which is mm, hands down so good. And last but not least, the part that makes me even more cozy is just sitting here creating this podcast and talking to you guys. because it's just like therapy. Oh my god, therapy. It's therapy 100%. I don't know, like I know that there's nobody talking back to me, but the sense that I feel that I'm all alone in my room, everything is closed, I don't have noise, I don't have people bothering me, and I just have a mic, and I'm just talking to the mic, and I'm just blurting out like all my feelings. It makes it so much better. But yeah, besides that, I would say that on a side note, um there's other things you can do too. Let's say besides the things that I do for myself, there's other things that you could do for yourself. This is not something I would like, would say that I will 100% like put all my energy on it. But if you feel that you are not having that balance at work, and you're doing everything that I just mentioned as stuff that are similar, and you still are feeling this stress, I would recommend um just start looking. There's nothing wrong with looking elsewhere, because you don't know how green is the grass on the other side. Like, you will never know unless you just go there. So the reality is that no job is eternal. We are not there for the rest of our lives. And most of our generation, the millennials and the centennials, um, I would say that we are not like Gen X and Gen Y and boomers, that they can just keep a job for like 20, 30 years until they retire. We are people who like to better ourselves. We like to see different things. We like to experience different things. And we like to be in different bright environments. So I would say that don't put that, let's say, that label on your forehead saying that, yeah, I have to stay here because or elsewhere, like, I'm not going to find a job anywhere else. Like, no, there's always a job. There's, there's always opportunities, whether it's here, whether it's someone else, somewhere else. I think that personally, you shouldn't feel scared of making that jump. I would say that for me and my career as a professional, I've never been afraid of making that jump. From studying engineering to actually leaving my country to study abroad, I've never hesitated myself when I had to do those jumps, applying for scholarships and all that. Like, I've never hesitated myself. And that's, like, I would say that the best advice that I could give you: don't hesitate yourself when you're doing things to better yourself. Don't think it twice. For me, I was I've been trying, like, and that this is all also another side note of a thing that I started doing this year. So I've always been an avid, like, language speaker. I like learning different languages. So I would say that I've been learning Italian with Duolingo and learning French also with Duolingo. I actually knew a little bit of French when I was in school, but I've never practiced French, and I was like, yeah, why don't I learn another language? Would that make me competitive? Is that worth it? And I was like, it's not about competitiveness, but I would say, like, it's because I like languages and I want to learn a new language. So that's what I did. I started studying French, and it's such a breath of fresh air, because I work from home 2 days a week. And just the fact that I can stop my day of work and just go to my French class is a different thing, because my French my French teacher and also my classmates, they're so cool. We're a small class, so we laugh, we learn about different things that can happen day day to day, but we speak in French, and it's so cool. While we're learning, we're also talking about things that happen in our day to day. So it's so cool. So learning a language, if you're good with languages, it would be great. That if you want to try it, just try it. It works for me, and it gives me that balance too. So guys, I guess that was a lot of rambling, but I love it. And I love that you're learning a little bit about me, and I hope that I can learn a little bit about you. So I will put a question the in the box down below this podcast episode, but regarding to stress and how do you get that work life balance. So I hope I can hear back from you, and hope like I can just get so amazing feedback, because maybe you're trying things I could try on myself, because we never know. Thank you for listening to our latest episode. If you want to know more about my journey in this world, please follow me on social media. I'm always happy to make new friends, so don't hesitate to say hello. Because remember, every friendship starts with a hello.